Welcome back to Rimworld and to Sibbe, where there are once again only 5 uh, people left alive. We had a bit of an accident last time. Sake, completely without anyone else encouraging him, wanted to prove his courage, and oh well, things happened. But we got dogs, so it evened out. Now, a thing about last time and the raid, I was surprised at the way they moved, but now that I think about it a little bit more, the raiders I mean, it makes sense. The way the computer players tend to path things, and by the way, before I forget anything else, gold! Gold! There's gold! Yes, before, unless they are sappers, like people are with the grenades and things, the enemy will try to approach through the area where there's no resistance. So down here, this is what this area is all about. So with that in mind, I think we are going to build ourselves. Yes. We're going to make a wood. Let's see. Can we not do anything here now? Let's see. Yeah. We are going to build a little thing like this. And let's see if I can set some traps down here. I can't because of there being mud. Well, that's no fun. Alright, well let's cancel that then. What I will do doing, however, is I'll build some seeing as we'll be able to get them to funnel through there. What I'll do is I'll build a number of sort of sandbag areas right here, and another one right around here that I can use. A chunk of spacecraft has fallen nearby. Nearby? That's hardly nearby. Let's leave that where it is for now. While we're getting other things set up. Alright, let's speed things up a little bit. Can someone clean this up? You don't want our hospitals that dirty. How's that gold coming along? 35 gold. Was there any more? No. I guess gold's kind of a scarce resource. Alright, the sloth is sleeping in the... You okay, sloth? Bad... Oh, you have a bad back. I hope the sloth is capable to reproduce, because we want more sloths. I also know that there you can get camel hair from sloth, so... Oh, not camel hair, sloth wool, which should make excellent clothing. Speaking of clothing, I think... seeing as Anzu sort of more or less embarrassed himself with the raccoon issue, once he gets up, I'm gonna give him a chance to redeem himself. Anzu, are you up? Indeed you are. Oh, I'll let you first treat Sele there. Let's take a look at Sele's health. Malaria major. Immunity 99%, so he's about to get better. Maunu. Developed immunity. Okay, so you're fine. But Anzu, let's draft you. And time for you to... Wait! Hold fire. We can tame a male and a female. Let's see. This is Giselle, right? Yes. Alright. Shoot some turkey. Good. And let's hope it doesn't. Good. And let's take vengeance of the raccoon. Well done. There's another one. Haha! Yes, when it comes to defenseless animals, no one is quite the killer as Anzu is. It's just the whole thing of when the animals do something back that things get problematic. Well, okay. Now that's a boom rat, and I don't want to be shooting that because when you fire at a boom rat, they go boom, hence the name. So, but anyway, as I was saying, yeah, I need to keep in mind that when regular raiders show up, they will path in such a way that they'll come through here. We can take advantage of that by making actually, what's here? Is this? That's mud still. It gets a little bit hard to do all those things correctly, but oh well. I hope this hasn't turned into home area. I need to check the home area. Yes, it has. Well, we don't want this to be home area. I don't want them to run around cleaning that place. I do not want them to run around cleaning this place, nor this place. That would take an awful lot of time. In fact, this is a little bit too far out as well. No need to clean that. No need to clean this. Yes, this is simply there. Alright, now, how are things going? Our research of electronics is getting better. Is someone making blocks? No one's making blocks. How is our labor set out? I think blocks is part of crafting, and right now Mauno is our main crafter, so he is a little bit busy. I think that's understandable. So let's let him just do his thing at his own pace. We need more people. We also need prisoners' quarters. So I think it's time we start hollowing out more of this. I want to actually connect all this. This is, what is that? Water? Shallow water. I can have that as an indoor pool. I want to actually connect a bunch of stuff here. Let's mine a bit of stuff out here. I'm going to do it like this. The reason I'm doing it like this is to make sure I don't hollow out too much so the roof collapses or anything like that before I've gotten my walls in. But alright, well, things are quite calm right now. It's -4. Mental break! Oh, okay, we managed to get... let's see, what's machining? Machining bit machine tables to craft guns and machinery. Or disassemble... Oh, that sounds good. Outdoors can also be good, but that's not so important to me right now. Devil Strandle accounts for a slow-growing mushroom that yields a valuable plant fiber. We want that for the spring, but hydroponics... Rapid grow crops indoors regardless of the terrain or weather outside. That could also be useful. Delicate complex high-tech research bench comms console. This is really useful because it allows us to trade with space traders. So we can actually contact vessels up above. Let's do that. That's actually going to be quite important. But who? What? Mauno! Oh no, Mauno! What's wrong? Where are you? You're wandering around. A colonist died. You're wearing one out of peril. That's no. Are you sure it was Mauno? Maybe he's snapped out of it already because he looks dapper as anything. Yeah, it must have been an old announcement because Mauno does not look like he has any problems at all. Good. I'm sure whatever it was passed quickly and we don't have to worry about that anymore. Alright. But the fact that we did manage to get something now, actually, the next place we want to mine out is over here. Let's extend that a little bit over there. I want to get yeah, I want to get this area mined out and expand more. We have now a possibility to make make electric stuff or metal things, and I don't exactly know yet how that's gonna affect. And that means that smithing is back on the 5, 3, back on the things of things we want to do, and 8. So Walter will also be our main smith. Well, he's gonna be doing a lot of main things, and so I actually want to watch out that we don't. We want to watch out that we don't get too much of that getting in there. So, it's a shame that we can't place traps where there's mud, because otherwise we could have made traps right around there. But once I've gotten a little bit more time to pass and get things done, I am planning on creating these certain corridors that they have to walk on. But currently we have to wait until we get the mud cleared out. That's going to take a while because the technology that you use to dry out land is quite difficult. Let's take a look at people's health. Stab scar, steel, old gunshot, nothing, nothing, nothing. How are people's needs? The moods are okay. Walter Steele doesn't like his bedroom. Cramped environments is Leffa. My friend Sake died. Oh, Leffa liked Sake. Colonist died, joy deprived. In little pain. Overall, still though, I think we're doing alright. What's that? That's hay. Hay should not go in here. Yeah. So let's see. Raw foods, vegetarian. Hey, turn this off. Now, a distant supervolcano has erupted and begun spewing millions of cubic kilometers of ash in the atmosphere. Ash in the atmosphere will obscure the sun. Temperatures will drop and plants will suffer from... Oh dear, it's already winter and I'm thinking this will drop temperatures further. I really, really hope that we can get sufficient clothing. What are you wearing? Pants, t-shirt and a oh, that's not sufficient clothing. Are you okay? It's 4 degrees, so it's not actually minus degrees yet. Thinking it will be, though. How are these temperatures indoor? Indoors 19. So the vents, the way the vents move now, it makes the air circulate quite well. And all of these rooms are actually adequately heated. We'd need some more... something to... Wait, are you one of ours? Yes, you're Megatherium 1. Good old Megatherium 1. Okay, Leffa is the master here now of all these dogs. And they've actually finished training. Let's keep training all these things. Let's I don't know if in what order they'll do this. Actually, wait, what's the Megatherium? So Leffa is actually the master of all of these now. And I think that's fine. Let's just leave it at that. Leffa can be the dog master for now. We might want to have them help us attack enemies in the future, but let's just see how things are going. Okay, now we're starting to get a lot of blocks, so we can actually start replacing some walls. We could replace our outer perimeter walls with blocks. Let's think, where is the sensible place to start? I think where I'll start is... we'll leave this last because this is refrigerated, so it actually matters. We'll deconstruct... Yeah, we'll deconstruct this wall first. And then put up structure and sandstone blocks. What are these? I want to sort of make it uniform. So I want to make sure we use the rocks we have lots of. Okay, once we can... wish there was a way to sort of, instead of deconstructing and then building again, a way to... Okay, I'll take one wall section at a time. Mauner successfully tamed a turkey and named him Turkey 1. Fantastic. Good old Turkey 1. We need to make a hen house for these, I think. But that's going to have to wait a little bit. This is eventually going to be the hen house. Yeah, we'll see about getting that going on, because once we have a mating pair of turkeys, we're going to have lots of them. And they're going to have eggs, and it's going to be fantastic times. But for now, let's wait for this thing to be finished. What is Mauno doing now? Training. Oh, okay, hauling blocks. Good. There we go. So the like I said, the reason I want to have stone blocks is because they are less of a fire hazard. And as we are, especially building caves and stuff, fires in caves are very, very dangerous affairs. So, okay, there. I was just gonna tell Mauno to come up here and finish this. So it's gonna be a little bit of a tedious process. What we're going to do is, as time permits, I'll tear down one wall section at a time. Wasn't there a door here? I suppose there should be a door there as well. Which kind of blocks are we using? We're using these. Okay. Yes, and I'll start with the walls that have circuitry in them and work my way down. Speaking of walls that have circuitry, let me figure out which those are. So, those walls there, for example. But I will leave... actually, now that it's cold outside, this is a great time to exchange the walls of the freezer. So let's do that. Let's deconstruct this entire wall. Hope that doesn't lead to collapse of anything. Alright, seems like aside from things being very cold, no one's suffering from hypothermia or anything like this. Good. Seems like we have enough. Our winter clothes are strong enough to, or the clothes that we're currently using are good enough to keep the cold at bay. Let's have a look. There's a turkey. Yeah, I'm gonna restrain the movements of the turkeys. Once we've managed to successfully tame both the male and female, we'll make sure that. Now it's the 3rd of winter, and I'm looking at our meal supplies, and I'm seeing that there are there's a lot of empty spaces already. So it is entirely possible that we were going to have to send out Antsu to, and then, yeah, as you can see, here the dogs come in here and they eat our stuff. And of course we want the dogs to eat. It looks like limestone are the walls we're using, so let's stick with that. And yeah, it's slow goings, but this is what we're doing for now. Volcanic winter still going on. It's in a way it's a good thing that this volcanic winter took place in the actual winter, because our crops were already dead and we weren't expecting to yield. Comms console. Now then, let's get to gun turrets, which will help us protect our base. But now we actually want, what do we want? Is it here? Comms console allows radio contact to remote traders as well as other factions for trade and diplomacy. So, where could we fit the comms console? It's ideally I would want to have it somewhere separate from the rest, but we can just put it here for now, seeing as we have a lot of space in here. But later on I'll want to have it somewhere. And when we have a comms console, we also need to have orbital trade beacon, and the way this thing works is it will anything that's in range of this beacon stuff that we can sell via the comms console. So this is going to be interesting. Do we actually have enough stuff for this? We need 4 components. We have 24. And we need 120 steel. We have... How much steel do we have? Where's our steel? What's happened to our steel? Have I gone and built steel walls or something? Oh, the sandbags. The sandbags require steel. Alright, well then let's have our trusty Leffa go out and mine some steel. There's some steel there. And there's some steel here. We got some there. Got some here. That should be enough. Let's just leave that as that. Okay. Right, okay. So it's been kind of like a slightly boring-ish construction episode, this one, but hope you're hanging in there. This thing is also needs steel and a component, so everyone's asleep. Oh, the peaceful sleep of the just. Now let's see. The next step is to just start replacing all these walls, and researching gun turrets will provide us with some nice defense. So that's what I will do is I will set up a few gun turrets then in strategic locations, and they will help us defend our colony. They're these kind of like autonomous. They're actually quite interestingly advanced. Celeste are the oh, no. What happened? Okay, so Walter and Cele. Slighted Cele. This drove Cele into a rage, and she began a fight. And the reason Walter slighted Cele was because she was slighted by Cele. So let's have a look at Cele. Slighted Walter. Was slighted by Walter. Okay, well, let's see how that fight went then. Cele, you have... Oh, your spine was cracked. Good grief, don't get into this fight with a psychopath. And Walter... you just gotta... Cele hit you in the torso and in your leg, and you cracked his spine. Alright, Cele, are you... I hope you're going to rest straight away. Yes, you are. Oh, you silly buggers. Do you really need to start fighting? Isn't life hard enough as these? Oh, why aren't these things being hauled? Get these boulders out of our house. Alright, someone's building things. Mauno, can we not get this thing built? Need materials. Well... Ah. Yes, it's because Leffa is busy working down here. Let's cancel this work and let's see. I want to wait. I want to wait with finishing this episode until I get the comms console built. We are getting enough stone blocks now. We're up at 500 some blocks right now, which is a nice start. As you can see, we still have loads of rock to work with, so there's no risk of running out of those things. Actually, I don't really like the look of these rocks in here. Let's haul them out of there. And now, of course, no, don't do those. Alright. Okay, so Mauno, can you now? You still need materials. Is Leffa not working on them? Where I can hear mining going on. Of course you're mining down here in the hen house. Let's cancel those as well for now. We have more important mining to be done. And now you're going there. Ah. Don't do those. Now then, Leffa, are you going to finally mine some steel? No, you're going to try to tame a Megatherium. Well, to be fair, that is an important job. There's a 0.66 chance to tame that thing. Actually, you know what? I think there's no point in trying to do that then. which also means I don't know if there's much of a point to keep our Mega Sloth, except for the fact that it's a Mega Sloth and that it's a super cool thing to have. So we are actually not going to slaughter that thing. Now, of course, Mono's asleep. As I said, I do want to keep this episode going until we get the comms console built, because I just think the comms console is so cool. Oh, Mono's up. Now, still don't have enough materials. Oh, I think he's going. I think he's going. Oh yes, he's building the... this thing, whatever that is. Alright, good. We're getting this built. Now, Bullet is pregnant! I don't even know who Bullet is. Bullet! What a fantastic name! You're pregnant! Oh, we're gonna have lots of little pups. Who are going to eat lots of little food. We're gonna lead to... Okay, Anzu. Anzu, go get your gun. We're gonna have pups to feed. We wanna make sure that also she... middle stage pregnant. Oh, wonderful. Well, at this point, I think that wonderful news is a great place to wrap up the episode. As we can see, the comms console and this other thing, whatever it's called, orbital trade beacon, is being built. We have a pregnant dog. That is great. So, thanks for watching, and I hope you join us next time when we get the comms console working and we can start trading and getting rid of all of our basically worn down useless stuff, and hopefully get some neat stuff. We'll also be setting up the hen house, and we might even need like a puppy pound with the way things are going here. Alright, cool things are happening. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. And until then, do take care.